she's here still.
Hello,
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you. Today,
Excellent.
different horse.
Oh, different horse. Okay. What's this one working on?
Um, Here I work with him on the turn on the forehand and on the um and lateral movement. So we and he is he is to the one side I can do lateral movement, but to the left side, that's his hollow side, I only can do circles, like lunging circles. I don't get him to move away with that left shoulder. Here on the right, when I work on the right, what you see on the right side, he does what I'm asking him for. But on the left side, I either he moves into me or I get him in circles, but I cannot do any lateral stuff with him on the to the left. So
Okay. Have you tried taking the side reins off and then on the left side, what you might have to do is really flex his neck a lot to the left, like over bend him to the left to try to break those hind legs loose and get him to step away from you.
you mean over bending to the left?
Yeah, until you get the hind end to move over, the hind end to cross over.
Ah, yeah. You see that on that left side. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
The other thing that you want to do, Patricia, is you want to make sure that you get yourself behind the girth. So you have to be behind the drive line in order to get him to move over on that left side. So I would get your body a little more back behind the girth on the left side
Then
and
he
you
stops.
but if you're behind him, then you can use your whip to send him forward.
Like I say, on that left, on that left, he is so stubborn. He does not want to move forward unless I. That's why I put him always back on the lunging circle, but because I think any forward is better than nothing.
Yes, I agree with that. I wonder if maybe if you took the side reins off so that he wasn't like blocked by the outside rein and you just overbent him and let him drift a little to start with. And then the second step would be, oh, there he took a step for you on the left.
Yeah,
Yeah. So he can do it. That's good news. There you go. There he took another step. There you go. Okay, so there you got some good steps. So
yeah.
then I would like let him stop and really pet him and say, "Oh, you're a good boy." And then maybe switch and go to the right side so that you make sure when he does when he does do it to really reward him and tell him that he's good.
Yeah. So with that leg, you see how he bears into that left shoulder.
Yeah. But some of that happens because when we lead them, if whoever is leading him isn't always aware of that, a lot of times they get used to pushing on the left side and not responding. Is he a PRE?
Yes, he's
It looks like
and I work with him since 1.5 years. He's not my horse. He's a customer horse, and when we working on the Spanish walk, what makes it sometimes a little bit more difficult because I cannot really use my whip on the shoulder also because it is a Spanish walk aid.
yeah, I can see him offering to do the Spanish walk for you.
That is his trade-off. If he doesn't want to work, he gives me this.
That's very funny.
Yeah. So I tried, when I got those steps, I did something very different. I used that side rein and put it diagonal, meaning touching from the right girth to the left side of the bit. So
And did it go under his neck or over the top of him?
no, under his neck.
Okay, so from the left bit to the right side?
Yes.
Okay. So I think the reason that worked is because did it make him flex his neck a little more to the
Yes.
left?
Yes.
Okay. So that's why it worked.
Yes. I mean, this is not quite correct, but that's how I got those few steps out of him.
Yeah. I think that's fine. Or like I said, just take the side reins off and kind of over flex him. But it's gonna be really important that you get that on the left side before you start working on the half steps. Cause you see how when you start working on the half steps, he just wants to push too much towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I might try the leg lifting with the bamboo stick. Have you tried that with him?
What with a bamboo stick?
The leg lifting, getting him to
Oh, the
lift.
neck lifting. No, I haven't done that with a bamboo stick yet, but I maybe use
Yeah.
how he kicks, yeah.
I think the bamboo stick, he might not kick so much
Mm-hmm.
at it. Because what I want to see with the leg lifting is that he holds it up a little more relaxed and that he's not so much just trying to like kick it away from him.
Well, what I like is compared, let's say, to my horse Bacardi, what I had before,
Yeah.
he steps forward. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I like that too. Forward is always a good thing.
Yeah. While she is lifting but not stepping forward, remember?
Yes.
So I think I am able. I mean, this is kind of
Yeah, it's definitely a step in the right direction. So that's good. And then, in between, I would work on that turn on the forehand, like getting him to move a little bit off of the left side in between.
using the bamboo. Yeah, I also used that whip, with a grip and on the girth pushing him out. He could care less about that.
Yeah. So
It,
what I might do is just go back to like use the rail here and just let him stand and use the bamboo stick and see if you can get him to be a little more relaxed about just lifting and holding up his leg. And then try the walking forward again after you've done it at a halt where he's just doing it a bit more relaxed for you.
okay.
He looks like a fun horse.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Oh, and keep that head turned towards you so that you don't want to get kicked.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to stay away from that hind end.
Yeah. But if you can keep his head towards you, then the hind leg will move away.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Good Spanish walk.
Yeah. That's our progress with the Spanish walk yet.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
He
Good.
shows a really nice Spanish walk.
Yeah, I can see. That's super. But yeah, so keep going with the getting him to move off of the left leg. I think that that's really important homework because you want to get the suppleness first, right? If we think about the training scale, suppleness comes before collection. And so being able to move him off the left side is really important. And I have a few PREs, like that little gray horse, he came from Spain. And I think sometimes they skip some steps. They just kind of go right away to like teaching them to piaffe before they're really supple and even left and right.
Well, he's only 6. I mean, we got him as a 4-year-old,
Mm-hmm.
so he did not had too much training on under his bed, and his owner he uses it more like a pasture ornament and pays me to teach him some stuff.
Oh, lucky you. That's awesome.
Yes. What the interesting thing is, Amelia, I don't have any trouble with him doing half passes to the left under saddle. It's just on the lunge line. It is painful.
Yeah,
Mhm.
interesting. My guess is that that probably is because he is like because of the ground handling, right? Because he's probably spent his whole life like pushing onto the left side. So that's kind of why I think he might be a little stiffer on the ground.
Okay, so my homework with him is bend his neck to the left and use the bamboo stick for the hind legs.
Yes, exactly,
Get
exactly.
too much tempted by that night Spanish walk
Yes,
because I could play with that all day.
that looks like fun.
Yes.
All right, well, keep up the good work and
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.